Hello, I'm Coach Spaulding, and it's really a pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. It's always a pleasure to come and be able to talk to young men and young women about the fundamentals of success. How important, the question is, how important is education in your life? That's what the basic question is. We have a lot of young people that tend to set their goals in an athletic field and forget about the rest of their life. It's just about jumping higher, running faster, slam dunking the ball, and they forget about the other parts of their life. That is what balance is all about. You can have all the talent in the world, but if your life is out of balance, it will mean nothing in the long run. How many times have we seen fantastic athletes that were able to run fast and score the touchdowns, but they didn't have a clue about life? So they were great on the football field, but as soon as they stepped off the football field, they did not have a clue. They were not balanced. They were not a well-rounded person. So the thing that I talk to young people about all the time is that don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know this sounds like something that your mom and your father has told you all your life, and it's very simple. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's true. Be a well-rounded person. As well as an athlete, you want to have all of your bases covered. You want to be mentally and physically sharp. You want to have a good spirit. You want to be able to have wonderful relationships with your parents, with your own children when you have children. Be a well-rounded person. The education that you have in school is not only about getting a job. It's about being a well-rounded, fulfilled person. And the job will come. Or you can go in business for yourself and make your own job. You don't have to go to college to get a job and be a person that is well educated. You just have to have the ability to focus on improving yourself in all aspects of your life. Your mind is very important. Improving your mind, learning, doing the things that are necessary to have a strong mind. Education is the foundation of that. Going to school, doing your work, learning the things that you need to know to be able to handle yourself as an adult in our society. That's what education is all about. And that has nothing to do with how high you jump or how fast you run. It doesn't. So education and being educated is the key. And educated in terms of all aspects of your life. All aspects of your life. Knowing how to treat people, knowing how to treat yourself. It's very important. Just remember now, we all have the same ingredients to work with. It's like a gourmet cook. I might be a gourmet cook, but I have onions and garlic and bell peppers and a little pasta here. I have the same ingredients that you have. But it's just how I put them together and how I cook them will make the difference between whether my meal tastes this way and your meal tastes that way. You have the choice. We all have the same ingredients to use. You just have to pay attention to how you cook them. If you want a gourmet meal, you have to take the time to prepare yourself, prepare those ingredients to have a gourmet meal. If you just want to have an everyday meal, throw them together and in 5 minutes you're eating. That's your choice. That's all of your choices. See, so one of the things that we must understand, all of us, is the ability to answer the call. Now, the councilman right here, he has answered the call in his life. It is not easy being a councilman, believe me. Each one of us has a call. It is up to us to decide whether we're going to answer it or not. All of us have that choice to answer the call or not. The councilman here answered the call. Because if he didn't answer the call, he wouldn't be doing this, because this is not an easy job. The call for me is right here in front of you. Not being famous, this is my call right here. To come to you and talk to you. Talk to young men like this young man right here, this young man right here, the young man over there, these two young men right here, young man right here. This is my call. And this is what I have decided to answer. And that's why I'm here. There are two basic emotions, fear and love. Those are the two basic emotions. Try to live your life on the side of love. That emotion. Make that the paramount emotion in your life. Your spirit will be nourished. The smile will be there, and there'll be a light. See, one of the things that I must say to you is that I've walked with the light all my life. My mother got a call from my kindergarten teacher when I was 5 years old, and the teacher told my mother that there was something different about Michael, that all the other kids followed him. He was like a Pied Piper. The other kids followed him around. It was so pronounced that she got on the phone and called my mother and told her this. I didn't really understand it at the time, but what was going on is I was walking with the light. I was walking with the light at 5 years old, and I just didn't know it. But the other kids knew. So you want to try and align yourself with the light, whether you're 40 years old, 50 years old, whether you're 5 years old or 15 years old. Walk with the light. Live from inside out. Be accountable and participate in your life. The key is participating in your life. Things that I've talked to you about just so far are things that you can do right now. This is not something that you have to wait to do. You can start now upgrading the level of your thoughts. You can start now upgrading the level of your speech and upgrading the level of your actions. When you leave this room right now, you can start this now. You can be more self-disciplined now. You can take personal responsibility for your acts now. You can be more consistent. These are things you can do now. You can use these things right now, and they will make a difference. So the choice is yours. The choice is yours. Participate in your life. Take control. As a young man, take control and do the things that you need to do to move yourself down the pathway to success. And by all means, keep the faith. Thank you very much.